What's up, guys? So today wanted to talk about how to modify your Jimmy Longs. Right, so we have Jimmy Longs Basics. It's a 19 thousandths, the short flat hook, medium round hook, aggressive triple cycloid, and top of the keyway, bottom of the keyway, double-sided tension wrenches. Biggest thing is there's no marking for what the thickness is, and that makes it kind of difficult when you're trying to pull it out of a bag where all your tools are together, smashed together. What the heck do I use? And especially your pick thicknesses, you're like feeling it, you're going and trying to find other picks, see which one's thicker, which one's thinner. It's almost impossible to tell, especially when you're picking. You don't want to mess around with that. How do we fix that? When I was working in the culinary world, cooking in restaurants, a lot of the knives, let me grab it, have everybody has the same knives, right? And so everyone ends up and steals your damn knife or says it's theirs, and everyone gets into a fight. And basically what you would do is you would take your chef knife, and this is one I use in kitchens, and you would take your Dremel. So Dremel is a company, they make different types of tools. This one's the engraver. And basically there's different tips that you can get. So if you have really hard metals, which you shouldn't have to worry about that too much with, you know, the type of stainless steels that you're working with lockpicks, there's different tips that have like diamond, you know, carbide tips, things like that. Whatever the materials are is irrelevant, but different hardnesses of the tip, so it engraves in really hard metals. This right here, this selector, basically it's 1 to 5, and then there's little increments in the middle. And as you can see here, and you basically can just rotate it for graving deeper. You want to definitely test on some spare metal, but basically you just switch it on. This is going to be loud as hell. I'll hopefully adjust that in the video. But in the culinary world, what we would do is we would take these Dremels and then we would engrave on the part of the handle right here. And I'll do a little quick tester. And as you can see if I can get this, right? You can now put your initials. That was quick and sloppy, but you know, you get the point. And then so when somebody tries to say, that's my knife or whatever, you can say, homie, no, it's not. So, same concept can work here with the lock picks. So what we can do is, I have it on a 2, and again, test on some spare metal so you can see how deep it's going into the metal, because you don't want to go too deep, but you just want to engrave on enough where you can read the number. And so with these, I already did some. As you can see, this, based on the packaging that it came in, said it was 23 thousandths. Look at that, baby. And on both sides. Boom, I know which the thickness is every single time, nice and quick. Don't have to use rubber bands, markers that come off, some weird paint that goes here that flakes off. This is permanent and forever. And then you can also do it on your tension wrenches, like covert instruments. You can do it right here in the middle. I wrote, you know, 30 thousandths on another turner. You know, I'm kind of sloppy, but, you know, you can practice and get better. So here's it on a tension wrench. Yes, that looks horrible, but again, practice and you'll be able to read it. So I'll kind of do one live right here. So we got the 19 thousandths thickness. Boom, let's crank this baby on. Let's put 19. Probably want to jump that to 2.5 after doing that. But as you can see here, oh, wrong side, 19 thousandths. And then I'll put it on the other side, it'll be good to go. So I just want to share that awesome tip so that as you put your Jimmy Longs in its bag, boom, you'll be able to see, oh, 23 thousandths. 23 thousandths. You won't have to guess, you won't have to flick, you won't have to feel, you'll know, baby. Have a great day, guys.